Hi! Who hasn't fallen in love with a song but lately discovered that the original versions sound differently and initially was performed by other man or band? Thanks to covers, we multiply the beauty the song contains, like we've been examining it from different sides as a crystal. It seems that it's all clear in arranging a song for an instrument. Take a vocal part, play it on your instrument, and add some accompaniment. Well, such an approach is not always suitable for all kinds of melodies. Let me give you a little hint of what I'm talking about. Here are two fragments of the same song performed on an instrument. The first one. And the second one. Didn't it seem to you that the first fragment sounds not very convincing? If not, maybe it's because you recognized the song and your imagination added some details. But if someone didn't hear this song, don't you agree that the first fragment probably will leave him indifferent? So what's the reason? It is that in the first segment a lot of syllables are sang on one note. Asked a girl what she wanted to be. She said, baby, can't you see? There's nothing wrong with vocal parts, because on one hand, each note has its own syllable with certain phonetics, and on the other hand, such syllables are combined in words. That's to say, we focused on words of the song. But performing identical notes in instrumental music is a problem, which could be solved in different ways. Let's consider it on a song titled Royals, which I arranged for children's guitar ensemble. Look, there are a lot of repeated notes in first phrase. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. The first thing that is easy to do with repeated notes is to replace them with smaller number of longer notes. In this way, the melody often doesn't lose anything. If we combine consecutive same notes, we'll get such a motif. It seems pretty recognizable and self-sufficient for me. Moreover, we add to our cover a little bit of our own perspective, revealing new edges in a melody. Speaking again of what the goal in creating covers is. By the way, I prefer to play all three notes in this part on different strings. Adds a little bit of mystery maybe. Lettering technique. Secondly, you may leave repeating notes, but make them evolve. If you are not using overdrive, the easiest way is to change the volume of the notes over time. That's what I did in bridge part. We're bigger than we ever dreamed, and I'm in love with being queen. Sounds like a breath, since bridges are used to take a breath between song parts. The third variant is to leave everything on their places, but to insist on such repetitiveness. In every art, if you broke a rule, do it explicitly. Then it won't be a mistake but an artistic solution. The chorus of this song affords us an excellent occasion to enjoy repeating notes. There is no need to invent something, no loudness changing. On the contrary, let it sound at most dry and precisely, like we've been examining a headscarf Spartan or rotator kaleidoscope. By the way, it's not always easy to play something dry and precisely. That's how the chorus sounds. Let's discuss another aspect as a bonus. Think what guitar cannot do, unlike both string or wind instruments. Well, for instance, to increase volume of played notes with time, if we are not using some special stuff. But to imitate such sound, guitarists, drummers are using tremolo technique, which means repeating of one or several notes so fast to make it seem as one long note. In Royals, I use tremolo on all 4 guitars with volume increase. For the last measure, to sound, quiet, and subtlety in contrast. Let's make a conclusion. When doing instrumental covers, treat repeating notes as however you want, but not thoughtlessly. When listening to covers, pay attention to how artist treated repeating notes and absorb the emotions he translated with his artistic solutions. See you.